Welcome back. I'm Calvin, aka StatueFanatic, here with another review, and today we're going to take a look at a statue from Blizzard. This is, I think, the fourth statue that I've gotten from Blizzard. This is from the game Diablo 4. This is of Lilith. Oh my god, I am so excited to get this statue, and I've already taken it out, so I'm going to put the statue up here in a minute, but I did want to show you guys the box, and I'm just really excited about this. I can't wait to start talking about it. But you can see it has here pretty cool artwork of Lilith here on the back. By three they come, by three thy way opens. By the blood of the willing we called thee home. Hail, daughter of hatred, creator of sanctuary, hail Lilith. That's what this here says on the back, and there's some more designs and artwork there. But anyway, let's get this statue on the table here and get this box out of the way. All right, so here you have Lilith from the Diablo game out of the box. Now, in full disclosure, I've only briefly played this game and never really got into it. Last year when George and I were on that Geek show, he showed this as display at NA, and I was just blown away by the images that Blizzard had put out when they announced the statue, and it goes so in line with the types of characters that I collect. It even got me excited enough to want to play the game, so I ordered the statue. And what's really cool, it's always nice when you forget that you ordered something and then it just shows up. That's what happened here, and when I got it I was like, oh my god, I completely forgot that I ordered the statue, so I got really super excited. But nothing could compare to the excitement that I had when I took this out of the box, because let me tell you, I am absolutely blown away at this. There's so many things about this statue that I want to talk about, from the price to you name it. But I'm gonna do it once around here so you can just see how beautiful this piece is. Look, I'm gonna skip to the end. I love this statue, bar none. I love it. It's absolutely amazing. So now I'm gonna pick up the game. I'm gonna play the game because I like this statue so much. But as you can see, I mean, the statue stands about 24 inches tall, and the wingspan is about 16, 17 inches across. And you can just see, it has presence. It absolutely looks beautiful. So we're going to start talking about this statue, and we'll start from the base up, and then I've got some more thoughts that I want to throw out there about this statue, Blizzard, their statues in general, and compare it to some of the other companies that are putting out statues that are, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, starting with the base, you have Lilith standing on this rock formation, and please, all of you guys who are fans of this game that can chime in the notes and help correct me if I get something wrong. I want to learn more about the game myself. If you play it, tell me about it. I definitely want to have a conversation about it, but I'm going to try my best to just explain what I see about the statue and none of the lore, because I'm not very well versed in that. So as I look at the base, it just looks absolutely amazing. The detail in this base is phenomenal. You see she's standing on or levitating above this rock type formation here. Almost looks like lava rock. But what's interesting is, as this lava rock is formed up here, you can see this molten liquid just overspilling out of the crevices in this rock. And then we'll just talk about painting all that stuff together, because it's just hard to just go from one to the other and not talk about it all at once. And so as this lava is flowing out of this statue, you actually see where it's one color as it comes out, and then it changes and turns to this deep black, shiny black type stuff. It kind of looks like black blood or something like that. But anyway, you can see that painted absolutely incredible. The pictures that you're seeing, you can see what I'm talking about, that it absolutely looks amazing. The detail in it is just fantastic. All of the minute things, and then the shading on the rock is just fantastic. These browns and greens that you see just looks absolutely phenomenal. I absolutely love it. And there's some design decisions about this statue that just gets me excited too, because the statue is made out of three different materials. It's made out of PVC, it's made out of polyurethane, it's made out of resin, and they use those materials where I think they should use those materials to make the statue as durable as possible, but yet as premium as possible. So I really like that about this too. So as we go up to Lilith and you look at her body, her slender body as she's levitating above this rock, the outfit that she's wearing, oh my god, the detail in it just looks absolutely fantastic. Now this is one of those instances where I was talking about there's mixed material in terms of how they've made it. So I went through and I kind of trying to figure out what was what, and it feels like part of the under part of this is resin, and then when you go out to this part, it looks like feels like a lightweight polyurethane. And the same for this that's hanging down from her midsection here. As you look at what she's wearing, the detail in it is just fantastic. There's just a lot of sculpt, a lot of detail in this statue, and it just blows my mind just how well this is done. And then here you go up to this item here that's, you can move it a little bit, made out of some type of not resin, but maybe some type of PVC, but it looks just amazing. And the detail in this emblem, I don't know what this means, so if some of the fans out there know what this means, help us out, chime in. I definitely want to learn more about the character. And then as you go further up, you see all the detail that's in her midsection with what she's wearing there. It just looks fantastic. And then here, the skull that she's holding in her hand, and I know it means something, and I didn't do a whole lot of research, but you guys can help me out with that too. But all I know is that it looks fantastic. Maybe the head of Diablo there, but it just looks absolutely fantastic here. And then as the sculpting and the detail in it and the way she's holding it, and it's some of the design choices, again, this is a separate piece that's taken out of the box, and there's keys that are in her hand that it fits on, and the way that it fits, her hand is holding it perfectly. It looks like it's just part of the sculpt. Love the attention to detail there. That just looks phenomenal. And then as we go around the back, you can see more detail on her outfit that looks fantastic as well. Another design decision, she has this tail coming down here. Now there's a couple of options. It fits in here, and there's a key and a little peg, rod that fits in there, and you could have had this flopping in the wind or whatever, but instead you secure it here, and then as the tail goes down, it's actually secured in the base as well with another rod that goes into the base, keeps it in place so that if you move it or move another piece around it, it doesn't get caught or anything. I like that design decision of that. Now, you can't help but talk about her wings, and I guess we'll get to the portrait later, but you can't help talk about the wings. The wings just look stunning. The detail on it, the translucent material that's used that allows light to pass through it, just looks amazing. Very, very fantastic piece. I'm serious. Like, for people who are Diablo fans and are anticipating this game and all of that stuff, you've got to be excited about seeing something like this, because it just really is a fantastic piece. And then, more of her outfit that's draping down here over her arms, the outfit that she's wearing, the detail in that just looks phenomenal. I'm just really, really happy. Another thing about the wing design, what I love about this is both of these wings come off. They both come off. But what's really cool, they're designed in such a way that you don't see the seams and the joints where they come off. I think that's done really well. It looks like there's an actual joint for where the wings would move, and that's the way it's designed, and that looks really well too. And then her hair on the back, the sculpt and detail on that looks fantastic as well. And then when you look at the horns, the design of her head and the horns that are coming out of that just looks like they did an incredible job with that too. Now let's talk about that portrait. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the eyes. I love the lips. I love everything about this portrait on her. The way that the eyebrows are sculpted, the way that her eyes are sculpted into her portrait. And then when we talk about the paint application on it, I think they did a really wonderful job with the paint application on her face. It looks undead, looks great. She has a vampire type look to her. It's just stunning. And these are the types of characters, I know I might be kind of weird, but these are the types of characters that I like. So, and they go so well with so many other characters that I have. Let's see what else we can talk about the statue before I start going on another rant about something else that's, got me kind of hot under the collar. Speaking of collars and shoulders, look at the shoulder pads there. That looks great. Has a brass type oxidized look to them. That looks, yes, people. I love this piece. And so from Blizzard, Illidan was my favorite piece until I got this one. Now this has taken the place of my favorite piece from Blizzard, and so far I have all of the statues that they have released so far in their gaming line in terms of the premium statues like this from Diablo, World of Warcraft. I have those statues, which are really happy to have. Now, the quality of this statue surpasses, hear what I say, surpasses many of the premium format statues that you see from some of the other companies, and yet doesn't cost nearly as much. If you check out some other, I don't even want to call names of statue companies because you guys know what I'm talking about. You check out some of the other companies, you will see this quality at $1,000. You would see this quality at $800. It's very easy to see that in many of these statues. This statue, believe it or not, retails for $4.99. However, Blizzard, since this statue has come out, has consistently had a 20-25% discount on a lot of the statues. So when I ordered it, it was $4.99, but they've had so many sales since then, I've actually gotten nearly $100 off of the statue because of the sales that they've had over the past year since this statue was released. They have had a home run, in my opinion, with every release they've had of their premium statues. This one, I think, is at the top of the scale of the ones that they have released, and I just don't understand how so many of the companies can charge so much for statues when companies like Blizzard can produce, I don't know, maybe you guys have some ideas or some thoughts about why that is, but I'd like to hear it if you do, so please chime in. If you guys follow my channel, I pretty much respond to every comment and get into conversations with you guys about things all the time, so I would love to have that conversation about what you think about that. But overall, this statue, I haven't rated statues in a long time, and then I would love to sit here and say, well, this is that and this is the problem, but I don't have any issues with this statue whatsoever, not one. The paint application on it is just, in my opinion, almost flawless. This is a fantastic job on the paint application. The design and sculpt of it, just absolutely stunning. Beautiful piece. So across the board, this statue needs to be on somebody's list this year when all of the content creators come up with their statues of the year and top statues. There's no reason why this statue. This is one that I definitely would at least consider on the list to be one of the statues that we would consider as being one of the best statues released this year. I've got the Batman Who Laughs Prime one. I've got this that I think absolutely will make my list of some of my top statues, and I think I'll do one of my own things of the top statues this year, but this definitely makes it. Educate me on Diablo. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I've said that a million times. So that is about it, and this is why I say collect what you like, not the hype. I have not played the game, but this catches my eye. This I like, and so I purchased it. So until next time, my friends, peace.